Hey, welcome on back to the Deeper Dive. It is your host, Luke, and today we are going to talk about how MTOs, money transfer operators, work, as well as some stuff I found about Inception and Velo Labs. And then in some videos soon, potentially in the next few days here, I'm going to start covering SHX, still Velo, and potentially some other coins as well. So make sure to drop a like and stay subscribed for this content, but we can get into things here. If we look in this paper that was written by the ABA newsletter in November of 2021, and if we look right here, we can see them talk about Velo. And so they were talking about cross-border payments and settlements to trade financing. Meanwhile, Inception, a financial services company, specializes in cross-border remittance in Southeast Asia, has announced its partnership with Velo Labs to replace its legacy systems in Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, and Singapore with a more efficient blockchain system. Velo Labs is a blockchain-based cross-border settlement technology company that makes moving money across the world faster, cheaper, and more reliable for individuals and businesses. So I wanted to point this out for you guys because there was another part that also sparked my interest, but I'm going to talk about this more and my thoughts on Inception. But if we go down here, we can see in this next page that the Bank of Thailand, right here, according to a press release by the Bank of Thailand, the development of a CBDC is a key milestone with the potential to alter the financial infrastructure and ultimately the financial landscape, which could cause many changes in the roles of many stakeholders. So I thought that was just crazy for them to say by a press release from the Bank of Thailand that it will alter the financial infrastructure. Similar to other CBDC initiatives, the Bank of Thailand will seek out consultations and feedback with the general public, as well as with the private and public sector on the development and issuance of retail CBDC. And the Bank of Thailand plans to start pilot tests for the usage of its CBDC in the second quarter of 2022. Now, what else I thought was interesting about this and how we think Orbit could potentially be used in this Thai bot giveaway. I have a video on that, check it out. But if it was, wouldn't it make sense that they potentially run this system in a big test where they give away a lot of money to ensure that the system will work well? And not only does it do that, but it kickstarts everyone's uses on Orbit and getting used to using Velo and potentially USDV with Velo as collateral, getting used to sending those using the Orbit app before they drop a full CBDC. Potentially it could work that way, so I thought that was interesting. I also wanted to note that Inception, which is owned under an umbrella with Velo, actually hasn't partnered with anyone besides Velo that I can find. You can see here, a lot of this doesn't even have to do with Inception Technology Co., but we have other links and there hasn't been any other partnerships that I could find. So that kind of makes me think they're hiding some stuff because I don't think that they've done nothing for years. I do think that they have worked on partnerships. I think that's potentially some news that we could see come out in the future about who will be using Inception technology, and it could potentially send a Velo to, those $5 ranges that we are hoping for. I mean, $3 would be great, but you guys get where I'm going. Interesting to note too, this regional director, business development at Inception, he used to work at Ascend Corporation, which we know is owned by Ant Group, CP Group, and MUFG Bank, which is the largest bank in Japan. So I wonder if they had their regional business development manager go over to Inception. Maybe they really liked him and he did a great job. So say you want a revolution by Velo Protocol. I would like to show you guys this part at the bottom. And just interesting how they named that. I do think that this will be a financial revolution and it's very exciting, but There are two main ways in which MTOs can participate in the Velo ecosystem and take advantage of the Velo protocol. The first is by becoming a trusted partner. The second is by working with a trusted partner. When an MTO applies to become a trusted partner, it must first submit to a rigorous vetting process. After it is approved, it can accept fiat deposits from other entities and begin issuing digital credits corresponding to the local fiat currency. The second way is working with a trusted partner allows MTOs to take full advantage of an expanded remittance corridor without needing to commit the working capital required to manage and maintain fiat currency deposits in every country of operations. So we now have two ways of participating in the Velo ecosystem. One is by applying to become a trusted partner with, I'm not sure if this is Velo, Inception, or Lightnet, but you guys understand they have to apply to become a trusted partner or be working with a trusted partner. So this means partners of partners. Now we can go on to this written by Robert Townsend, who is an advisor for Velo. You can see it on the Velo Labs page. Now this is how MTOs use Velo and Lightnet. I'm going to read this for you guys. When the Thai MTO first enters Lightnet, it enters into a smart contract and converts Thai fiat money into Thai baht collateral. In return for its deposit, the MTO gets an intraday Thai fiat credit balance in Thai fiat tokens. This serves as an upper bound for outgoing remittance transactions on any given day. During the day, the Thai MTO then initiates the transaction for Alan by submitting the order to Lightnet, giving up some of its Thai baht credit line. In turn, Lightnet posts collateral for it, Thai fiat accounts, secured as backed by Velo tokens. These tokens are acquired as a loan from Velo Labs or a grant or purchased on an exchange. And Lightnet maintains an off-chain order book linked to Stellar. When initiating the transaction, Alan's Thai MTO queries the Lightnet order book and finds the best offer exchange rate, asking Alan whether he wants to continue. Alan could withdraw at that point. The order book matches MTO orders on behalf of customers to funding from liquidity providers. So that's a little example of how MTOs work. We can also see up here how they say, if someone received a text that their money from Alan, the example that we used was in, Alice could then go to a payment gateway, for example, a 7-Eleven or a registered point of sale store, and shows a QR code from the text message. The 7-Eleven staff scans it and gives Alice the money. So that is how an MTO could work using this system, especially if we have 7-Eleven or these 100,000 point of sale stores like we know we have partnered with Velo. Now getting on here, I just wanted to talk about those MTOs and how we have these Lightnet strategic partners, as well as our investors and strategic partners with Velo. Including that list, we have Yaka, which has 1 billion consumers and 9.2 million merchants. And under Yaka, we have Yape, which, remember, like how they said, under these MTOs, they could either apply and become a trusted partner, like how Yaka probably did. Even though this is talking about working with Velo, I'm sure Lightnet is no different. But they can either apply or they can work with a trusted partner. So if we look at this list, we have Yaka here, who is working with Yaka. Yape is under Yaka, and who is working with Yape. We can see all of these large names, including WeChat Pay, Alipay, and Pay Now, this payment, True Money as well. So we also have Kogo Pay, which is right here under the partners on Velo's page, and move money worldwide in seconds. So yeah, very exciting. We also have MoneyGram, we have Kasher, we have True Money owned by CP Group. We also have Western Union, which you can see right there. So I think that we are clearly painting a very big picture here about how these MTOs will be using these money transfer operators, and how, let's say someone sent money with YaPay and they sent it to your KogoPay and you wanted cash. I see a future where you could go to your 7-Eleven, like how they said, and get that cash after showing that QR code, or simply enough having the money already in your account using Orbit, and then going to that 7-Eleven in the same way you can still get your money. So that is how MTOs can use Velo, use Lightnet, use Inception. These are all under an umbrella and will be used together. But I'm interested to know what you guys think about Inception, if some partnerships will come. And please smash the like button for this content. Subscribe. Have a nice day. Let me know what you think. Peace out.